Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. Before we dive into your reading here, I wanted to address a couple of things that were brought to my attention. So if you aren't interested in listening to this portion of the message, you're more than welcome to fast forward and get right into the reading. I'll of course timestamp it. So I just wanted to talk about the difference between channel memberships as well as Patreon memberships. So they're two very different things that I do offer. If you guys have already heard me talk about the Patreon extended readings, that's exactly what is offered there. So if you watch the first half and second half readings for the love forecasts, and if it happens to resonate with you, I do offer the extendeds over on Patreon. There are a few tiers to choose from, so not every tier will offer you the extended access. So that's very important to note, because I've had a few people request refunds because they couldn't access the extended readings, and that's because they actually didn't purchase the tiers that gave them access to that. So that's very important to note, but we also make it pretty easy to figure out once you do get over to Patreon to see which tiers are there, how much they are, what each tier offers. So it's just really important to read through the information that's provided. I also do offer a couple of mini forecasts in addition to the extended readings. So depending, of course, on which tier you are interested in on Patreon, that is what's offered there and offered there only. So what is on Patreon is something that you won't ever see on YouTube. Okay, so that's Patreon. So talking now about the channel memberships, I do offer 3 different tiers there as well. So if that's something that you would like to participate in, that's available on YouTube only, and only the 3rd tier will give you access to the live streams, which once we do get enough members joining, then I'm going to start doing the live streams on Sunday. And of course, once that is a reality, we'll go ahead and post all of the necessary information, dates, times, etc., to give members the opportunity to prepare so that you guys can attend the live streams. And why that's crucial here is it really gives you the opportunity to have a chance to be chosen for a personal private mini reading, either on air while the live stream is going on, or if you prefer to keep your information or your reading private, then I can just go ahead and do the reading after the live stream and send it to you via a private YouTube link, which is how my clients receive their readings. It's totally your call how you do decide once you are chosen to receive a personal private one. Now you're probably wondering, well, what's the difference between getting a reading through your website as compared to getting a personal private reading as a channeled member? So here's the thing. The mini readings that I do offer start at $35 on the website. So the minimum there is for a 5-minute mini forecast. And if you are a channel member and get chosen for a 5-minute reading, the cost there would basically be $9.99. So there is a varying degree of price ranges there that you can choose from. So it just gives you the opportunity to get a mini forecast for a discounted rate if that's something that you're interested in. But in addition to that, it really does give you the opportunity to interact with me during real time and to be able to ask me questions if you have any questions during the live stream. And it also gives you loyalty badges as well as custom emojis, specifically for those who are channel members. So that's the difference there, and hopefully that clarifies things for those who are a little bit confused as to the different types of memberships that are being offered. All right, guys, so that's it, and let's dive right into your reading. All right, Sagittarius, let's get into your reading here for the first half of April, from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General advice as always. So let's go ahead and begin and take a look and see what it is that needs to come through here this time. I'll be using these 3 decks here. The Pink Divine Love Oracle is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, the Romance Angels that a lot of folks are already familiar with. And I'll be pulling from my newest tarot deck, the Tanielu Tarot. So let's begin and see what the advice is here for you, entering into the first half of the month. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Sagittarius. What is the advices here? What is the advices? I can't speak today. What is the advice here? Love offer, new door to romance. Okay, so this could either be a new love or giving you another opportunity to maybe reconnect with somebody. It could also represent this literal love offer that is coming your way from somebody that you care for and love. Okay, and this is also coming through open up, shy, timid, reserved. If this is your energy, if you are feeling a little bit reserved when it comes to this person coming in with this offer, maybe you have a reason for feeling that way. We'll have to see what the tarot messages add to this. Or you're just naturally a very shy, soft-spoken person, and maybe this individual that you're focused on for this reading, they would love for you to be able to open up your heart space to them a little bit more. They want to be able to offer you something here when it comes to the relationship, maybe starting over if you guys are having some issues there. Let's grab some additional insight. Let me grab one more card from here for Sagittarius. We have vacation. It does say relaxation, unwind, and get away. So part of that love offer could be something as simple as you and your person here going on a little mini vacation to de-stress, to be able to just spend time together. Could be something that simple. And then I'm guided to pull from the bottom here. We have loyal, trustworthy, reliable, and honors you. So all of these cards are really nice. Let's hope the tarot messages pick up off of just how nice those messages actually are. I'll go ahead and pull from my deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Sagittarius. Is this a new love or giving you and your person another opportunity to reconnect here? Or as I've mentioned, to just spend time together, go on a vacation, whether that's a long vacation, whether that's a little mini one. This is interesting though. We've got the Four of Pentacles, which is somebody who's very attached to their money, material attachments. As you can see here, they could also be overly frugal. They could be really cheap sometimes, or just unable to really offer that type of stability in a partnership. Now, part of what I'm picking up, because that card is coming through, maybe you'd love to go on a vacation with your person and to just get away from it all, the stresses of life, the day-to-day routine, but you're unable to because somebody isn't really wanting to spend their money on that. You know, that could have been an issue that could have resulted in the two of you getting into an argument about that, especially if you guys are just on very different pages when it comes to how to handle your finances. We do have the Two of Wands, however, and then that's followed up by the Ten of Cups. Right after that, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and right after that, we've got the Four of Wands. So the rest of these cards are looking pretty good. As far as what I'm seeing here, they do want to be able to be with you long term. We're talking marriage, to be able to have a beautiful life together. It could be a twin flame connection for some of you guys. This is coming through as two people who ultimately are able to create a strong foundation in a partnership. Ace of Pentacles is picking up off of abundance and manifestation. So even though you might be dealing with somebody who treads a little bit lightly as far as taking risks in regard to their finances, not really wanting to spend money on things like vacations or what they consider to be luxury items, you know, they could tend to be a little bit of a penny pincher and just a little bit frugal. But the Ace of Pentacles here could be where you're at, you know, where you're doing well regarding your money matters. Maybe you got a raise at your job, or you've been promoted to where you don't need their money. You don't need them to be able to provide for you in any way, shape, or form. You can actually handle that on your own. But it could also represent that eventually they're going to be able to get into that type of mentality where they're not so stressed out about their money and they're hoarding every penny that they make. I love actually how this is coming through, Sagittarius, because from the very beginning, remember, there was that love offer. The Ace of Pentacles represents a solid offer that could lead towards stability and security, as well as maybe marriage for some of you. It could be picking up off of that Four of Wands. This is also our 1111 card in tarot. So that particular time or number could be significant for some of you guys, and it could be telling you, despite some of the ups and downs that you've been through with this person, that union is on the horizon. So it still looks quite positive despite some of the challenges that you guys might have been through. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some advice from the romance angels. See what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius for the first half of April for part 1 of this reading. So if you are resonating with this, if you'd like to watch the extended, that is available on my Patreon page, and that link for your convenience is down below in the description box. All right. Okay, so let's grab a few cards from here. Let's see what else needs to come through. We've got flirt. Okay, so they could be very flirtatious. They could be picking up off of your own flirtatious vibe. Just the two of you having fun, enjoying each other's company. Just fun, laughter, lighthearted interaction with each other. Look at this. So we've got engagement coming through there. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, which has pretty much been clarified through the cards that we've already seen. Four of Wands, celebrations, could be a wedding, could be a reunion for some of you. And then we've got this beautiful harmonious energy, lots of happy vibes coming through here for you with that 10 of Cups. It looks ultimately pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Let me grab one more card from here. What else, please, for Sagittarius? Things are progressing. Things are moving forward. I can't make that up. Look at that. You've got a wedding on the horizon here, Sagittarius. And maybe for some of you, you're feeling like, we're nowhere near that. That's why it's on the horizon, because it's future energy. They want to be able to plan a future with you, which is also picking up off of the same type of energy that the Two of Wands is bringing you. Okay, so it makes sense why that's presenting itself in that way. All right, I wanted to go ahead and clarify that. So I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. And this does have new Oracle messages as well as new court cards in this deck, in addition to all of the usual tarot messages. So let's grab some insight from here for Sagittarius for part 1 of your reading. So we've got Archangel Michael coming through. I am your warrior angel to help you fight your fears when it comes to manifesting your dreams and finding love. Countless romantic connections turn into missed opportunities because we allow our fears to create barriers. I'm here to help you overcome these challenges. I can offer you the guidance you seek, as well as the strength and bravery to act on that guidance. Bravery isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. If you're struggling with your nerves to pursue your love interest, call on me. This could actually be talking to your person. You know, if they're struggling to take action to bring in that love offer, Archangel Michael is here to help out. Now, I love how this is coming through, Sagittarius, because the Temperance card is picking up off of your own energy. Okay, so whatever might be going on in your love life right now, this is telling you to have patience, because it's going to take time for things to come to fruition between you and your person. And I love how the Temperance card is also picking up off of a harmonious energy, because it's giving two people the opportunity to come back together. You know, that same type of harmony that's represented by the 10 of Cups. So that's actually really good. Now, part of that patience that's requiring a little bit of time for things to come to fruition, it might not happen until Sagittarius season. So we're looking at November, December of this year. But look at how it's going to end up coming together. Okay, so it's worth the wait, even though you might not be seeing it moving in this direction right now. That's why you're being directed to just hold on a minute, give it some time. Okay, you also have the Emerald of Water coming in. It's time to go with the flow of where life and love want to take you. Being rigid and closed-minded prevents you from growing and finding the many blessings that are meant for you. Remove stagnancy, stubbornness, and stalemate type situations from your journey. Love yourself enough to see that you are a gem with so much to offer to the world and to the one who was meant for you. There's somebody out there who sees you as the one, Sagittarius. And again, if things are stagnant, if you just don't see any sort of movement, that's because there's a reason for that delay. There's a reason why this Temperance card, picking up off of your own Sagittarius energy, is telling you to have patience, because it's going to take time. All right, guys, so I will leave it there for part 1. If this resonates with you, as I've mentioned, you're more than welcome to head over to my Patreon page. Link is down below. If not, if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info as well as down below in the description box. I'll leave it there, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. We do have 5D interaction happening for some of you guys that are at a distance from one another. When our 3D world is spiraling out of control, here is where chaos cannot touch us. Here is where we can just be. Okay, so there is, and this is coming through for those who are not together right now, there is perhaps telepathic communication, 5D interaction. Maybe you're seeing this person in your dreams, and maybe it feels so vivid and real that you guys are having conversations that you normally would have in real life. We do have wrinkles coming in. This is one of those cards where there's somebody here who really sees a long-term future with you. They want to be able to grow old with you. So it says a blueprint life leaves us with to remind us that we loved, we learned, we fell, we got up, we failed, we thrived, we laughed and cried, but most importantly, we lived. All the ups and downs of life, and you guys have stuck it through. You guys will be able to overcome whatever challenges life might hand you. That's what I'm getting from that.